Right, here we go, guys and girls. Back with another Blackburn rebuild save. 1st of August, season 5, I believe this is. We've got Liverpool coming up in the Community Shield. We've won all of our friendlies. Finance wise, we're doing pretty well. 158 million still, 132 million still. We could spend. The projection looks good. You know, that debt's still there, but the net debt's coming down, so we're doing really well managing the finances. I think we might need to be dipping that if we want to progress more, though. Mudrick's coming in January on a free. That could signal a potential change in formation, I'm thinking of, but we'll see. But I just think for free, he's a very good signing, and if anything, it will sell him on and make money. David Raya's gone, unfortunately. 22 million to Fulham, which isn't good. Adam Wharton out on loan. Jake Batty's gone. He's a good player. I think he'll do well, but he wasn't going to get game time here. Jens Johansson came in. We showed you him in the last episode. He looks a really good player. He's gone back to Bodo Glimt though for the season. João Veloso, I'm very excited about this player. Centre midfielder. Not heard of him actually before. I don't know if he is a new gen possibly, but I think he looks a very good player. Alberto Luque, do like an Argentinian wonder kid. He's another one who, although he's a bit small, needs to develop his physicals. I think he looks a very good player for 6.25 million. Desnan Pecinovic, I'm going to say. I think he looks a very good player. 6'3", 6.5 million to steal for him, I think. And we've got Petar Stojkovic, 6'1" wonder kid. Defender, Serbian. Again, I just think it's a very good signing. Like, young players going to develop. At the very least, we're going to be able to sell them for a profit. So it's good business, I hope. Theo's eventually gone. We just couldn't get a work permit from him. I like him, 6'5", really good on the ball. But to make 7.5 million on him, we would have bought him for about 350 grand. Jared Branthwaite has moved on, which is slightly disappointing, but 20.5 million. I just didn't think he was going to get a lot of game time. Holmes moved on to Al Nassr for 23.5 million. I thought he progressed well. I just didn't think he was going to get much game time. Same with Peroni. He's been a good player for us. West Ham have come in for him for 36.5 million. And I just thought it was time to move him on. People might think that's a bit early, but when you've got Veloso coming through and other midfielders, I felt like it was worthwhile. What I'll do is I'll show you this Liverpool game, hopefully get a win. You've got Alves, Arda, Wiper, Veloso, Ward-Prowse, Wanner, Tello, Strike, Phillips, Aya and Podlek in goal now. Because we haven't really replaced Raya. I'm hoping this guy will step up. But we'll see. I think for this season we'll go with Podlek. If it doesn't work out, we'll maybe bring somebody else in next season. But let's give him a chance and see how he progresses. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that team. I know we've sold some good players, but I feel like we've replaced them, brought in some very good young players, made a profit. I don't think we weakened the team. I wouldn't say we particularly strengthened it, but I think naturally they'll get a bit better just because it's such a young team and hopefully get closer to the potential. But let me know in the comments. Obviously, remember to like and subscribe, please. But also let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that's a good summer transfer business? I think it is. I think it is for the long-term future of the club. And I don't think it'll make drastic difference to this season. So we've got a goal kick here while Prowse gives it away though. Mo Salah just puts that over. Bit lucky there. Strike Alves into Wiper. It's that to Kelleher. Wonder if that means Alisson's injured. Well, it is only the Community Shield. Tammy Abraham up front, but what Prowse went that to Tello. Playing it down the wing for Wiper. Can he whip that in? Gets it back to Arda, who just puts that over. feel like we're playing alright. We're having a lot of possession. No clear-cut chances just yet, though. And we've had an injury to Arda. That's disappointing. I was hoping he'd be one of the players who progressed really nicely this year. Probably. I mean, we've got Tresoldi on the bench. Do we bring him on? Maybe. Don't know. There is a bit of time still left actually in the summer transfer window. So if you would you sign anyone else? I have got people on my short list I'm thinking of signing, but would you? Who would you guys bring in? Bearing in mind we're Blackburn, we can't bring in, the world class players, can we? We'll have Hendrick on though, who hopefully will progress to be a world class player. Tammy out wide here, Alexander-Arnold into Salah, into Diaz. Oh, it's a good save from Podlek. It's a good move there though from Liverpool. They're looking dangerous. Podlek there, strike to Phillips. Slow build up at the back, which I'm not keen on. And then he gives that away to Alexander-Arnold. They are pressing quite nicely, Liverpool. Not super high press, but just tough to play around them. That's just the level though, isn't it? I mean, Liverpool in this game of class. Maybe not quite hitting those heights this year in the Premier League in real life, but they've still got a very, very good team. Robertson on the ball here. Van Dijk. Karabek, Elliott to Tammy. Tammy puts it over. If you've seen my other videos, you know I'm a Tammy Abraham fan on this. Tello's got an injury. Getting through half time, but might have to look at that. Actually, who we put out there? I'm probably going to have to put Ward Prowse out there. We'll get Luke here on in midfield. See how he goes. Not the biggest, but lovely player, good technicals. To Liverpool again with the highlight. Tammy gives that away though. Velosso's onto it. Back to Aya. More Prowse now down the right wing back. Not going to have the speed to get away there, but if we can get him in and get him crossing, could bode well for us. Got big guys in there with Alves and Wiper. Prowse crosses that into Hendrick. Hendrick puts it wide. Excuse me. I thought that was going to be a goal. I'm just thinking this is season 4. Oh man, I think we've given away a penalty here. Not good from Aya. He's stepping up, got to be Salah, yeah. Puts it in comfortably. It might not make a difference, but what I was thinking is that this is season 4. We've already won 3 trophies in the Europa Conference League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Now, I don't normally count the Community Shield as a trophy, really, when I'm counting them up. But do you guys? Do you count that as part of your trophy haul? Even if we do manage to win this, I would still class it as just 3 trophies in 4 seasons so far. Give me a bit of encouragement. Made all of our changes, so we're all in here now. But it's out to Diaby who smashes that in. I It's not good. 2-0 to Liverpool. We haven't looked threatening today at all, really, apart from that Hendrick chance. So, to be fair, Liverpool do deserve this. But we're on the ball here. Alves. Strike to Ince. Building it up. We're struggling, aren't we, with this Liverpool press, but we've still got the ball. Kanai wins it back. I was going to say hopefully they'll slow down a bit, but doesn't look likely. Elliott's in. Elliott's still got it. He puts it wide, thankfully. Strike now to Gomez. Not very good going forward, but just keep running, Gomez. Use your athleticism. Whips that over the wiper. Not the best ball, but he's 6'4" and he manages to deal with it. Stojkovic gives it away. They're in here. Puts that over. Miners, I think he's called. Ten minutes to go of normal time. Doesn't look like we're going to win the Community Shield, unfortunately. But I suppose if there's a final that you're going to lose, this is probably the one. Brackins knocks that over the top, but there's no one getting onto it. Like I said in the previous video, I do need a forward that's going to beat the offside trap, don't I? So I think that's something we need to look at. Wipers in here though. Simicast gets a block, goes over, we've got a corner. Prowse looking to whip this in. That's easy for Keller. Actually looked a decent keeper. I've never really checked him out on Footy Manager, but can't be too bad. He's played well today. Trent getting in down the right here. Given far too much room, but Luke here wins it back to Ince. Looking forward there for Hendrick, or Alves, sorry, but he just couldn't get onto it. Didn't seem to react to it. Strike wins it back into Alves. Forward for Gomez. Can he whip anything in? He can. Hendrick. Scored, but we've been given a free kick there. Not sure what for, unfortunately, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. There's not long to go, and it's 2-0 to Liverpool. Yeah, 1 minute. There goes the final whistle. Unfortunately, Liverpool win the Community Shield. Never mind. I'll play through the season. I think I might go into January and then bring you back for that. But, let me know in the comments if you want to see more gameplay. And remember to like and subscribe. So, we're into January now, 13th of January. Thought I'll show you a mid-season update. Knocked out in the Carabao Cup, unfortunately, by West Ham. FA Cup, we got Newcastle. We're top in the Europa League group so far. 6 wins from 6, 21 goal difference. And we're 7th in the league, 39 points. Still in with the hunt for top 4, possibly. But 7th's not bad. Wiper's playing well for us. He's got 44 goals, which is impressive. Just, again, conceding too many. Maybe need to look at that. Possibly bringing a centre back in the summer. We're looking to try and bring in Alde Gomez, but we'll see. Gravenberch is coming in the summer on a free, who I think for a free looks a very good player. 6'3", really good on the ball. I think he'll help maintain our attacks, hold possession a bit better. We've loaned out a few people. Sarita's gone out on loan. He's got perfectionist personality. I think he's definitely going to get better. Colby's gone to Southampton. Yeah, he's only 16, but I just couldn't see him progressing. Hopefully I'm wrong and he turns into a really good player, but we'll see. Mudrik's in. Got him in on a free. And then we've gone big. We've gone big on 78 million for Asan Ouedraogo, possibly. 20-year-old wonder kid, worldwide reputation. He is going to be fantastic. I think he's going to be one of the best midfielders in the world, and that just shows where we're at now for bringing in people like that. Hopefully, that just steps us up to the next level, getting into aiming for top 4, and hopefully even more. Really good signing, I think. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think that's a very, very good signing. We've had some really good results, as you can see. Just had a 5-0 there against Bristol Rovers. What I'll do is I will play the season and I'll bring you back if there's any, cup finals or a chance of us getting top 4, even potentially the league. I'll let you know. So we are 19th of May and I've had to bring you back. I know it's pretty much end of the season, but we knocked out the Carabao Cup 3rd round, knocked out the 5th round of FA Cup by Arsenal. We're in a Europa League final against Tottenham, and we finished 4th in the league, so we're in the Champions League next season. So that's already a very good season, I think. But we've got a chance of another trophy, which will be our 4th trophy in 5 seasons, I believe. But I mean, this could be a really great result for us. Tottenham as well. We're going to show you the game, see how we get on. We've switched the formation again, I think, since last time I showed you. But I'll show you some of this. Wiper's already scored 40 goals in 51 games. He looks brilliant, actually. I think he's a hell of a signing. Far better than Ivan Toney now. But this is what we're going with. We're going with the 4-2-4, which you've seen me use before with Trasoldi, Wiper, Wana, Mudryk, Drago, Veloso, Carboni, Strike, Aya, Tello, and Podlek in goal. I mean, if we can win the Europa League, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? I don't think I've ever won like such a spread of trophies, to have like Conference League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Europa League, and then really we've got to somehow, I know it's going to be tough, but somehow step it up for the League or the Champions League, don't we? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's hopefully win this game. Tottenham is a tough team. I always think it's tough playing an English team when you're in the English league and you've loaded that league. But I suppose it could have been a bit tougher for a Europa League final. They've got Johansson. I was looking at him. I think he's a good player. He's whipped that into Callum Wendo, who again was another player I was looking at. I just couldn't afford him. I like it. He's got the likes to beat the offside trap. $19 in, not a great deal happened so far. Aya into Veloso, Mudryk, Trasoldi, build up looking nice. Mudryk onto it again. Veloso over the top for Trasoldi. Oh, that's a great save. I thought he should have gone out wide. Looked like there was a lot of space out there, but it was a good ball. Mudryk crossing this in. Can't get onto it. This final actually came around quite quick as well, Europa League. So as you can see, ordinarily I would play Rosas, probably Phillips, but they're not fresh as some of the other players. So I've gone with fitness over what I think is possibly my best 11. Wiper's in here. Keeper does well again though. Can't keep wasting chances. Son's got a corner now. We've headed that well. Strike defended well, but Johansson's onto it. He smashes that in. 4th goal of the season. I think Tottenham brought him in January because I was looking at him. I decided against him. Which doesn't look a good decision right now. Come on, lads. With this formation, you think we'll get a goal. It's just whether we can not concede anymore. McTominay. I do like McTominay on this game as well. I think that's quite a good signing for Tottenham. Slightly strange signing for Tottenham, admittedly, but I think it's a good one. Podlek looking over the top of Veloso's onto it. into Warner, into Tresoldi. He's hitting off the bar. That's unlucky. We are looking a little bit threatening. Hopefully our fitness will pay and we can wear them down a bit. Maybe that's the way we win this final. Son's give it away. Mudrik's in here. Dyer defends that well. They're on the break here with Calamundo. Chopped him down there by Aya. He's going to get a yellow card, I think, is he? No, he didn't get carded. Warner defends that well. Carboni's onto it. Back to Warner. Wiper. Back to Warner. Over to Mudrik, who's looked decent actually today. Can he get around his defender? He can. Ipsai and Tresoldi just can't get on the end of it. Seen a lot from Rodrigo, but there we go. Over the top now for Wiper, who puts that in. 41st goal of the season. He's having a great season. Back 1-1. We're having slightly better possession, 53%. Our XG is 1.17. There's 0.7. We're in half time here. I think we've just been the better team, but I suppose a draw is quite fair at the moment. We'll make a couple changes, or at least bring Rosas on, just because I would have started him if he was a bit fresher. He's really good down the right. Mudrik here, whipping that in. Yeah, we've scrambled that in with Veloso. Johansson made a mistake, I think. Back post. Does that justify me not signing him? I'm saying yes, but I don't know. 2-1 up though in the Europa League final. This could be our 4th trophy in 5 seasons in this Blackburn rebuild. Which is incredible. Son whipping that in though. It just hits the top of the bar, I think. Come on, Blackburn. Both teams had 9 shots, but we've got the better XG, so we're creating the better chances at the moment. They've got some dangerous players though, Tottenham with Kane, Calamundo. There was Son on the break. You give him a chance, they're going to score, but Wiper's in. And he scored again. 42nd goal of the season now. 3-1. Brilliant play from Warner to get it across to him. Just gives us a little bit of breathing space. There's a few players starting to tire, so really good time to get a goal. '73rd minute. Let's make some changes. There's a few people tired, isn't there? Carboni, Rodrigo, Warner. Get Gomez there on for Carboni. Phillips on for Ayer, who possibly would have started, to be fair. Good changes. Certainly doesn't weaken our team. Prowse on for Veloso. And we'll get Gula on up front there for Tresoldi. Warner's playing really well, and Drogo's arguably our best player now, so the cup final, I think we can let him leave it all out there. Calamundo's in though, good save from Podlek. Our 6'6" towering goalkeeper. Changes have been made there on a corner. It's not ideal, but it's come to nothing. Got 12 shots, 5 on target, 10 shots, 4 on target. We've got 2.55 XG. Definitely deserve to be winning here. Prowse gets tackled by Johansson. We're winning it back. McTominay wins up at Phillips there. Ward Prowse to Rosas. Just building it up at the back nicely. Then we give it away. Kulusevski's here. Hudson-Odoi into Calamundo. Podlek saves. I thought he was offside, but the flag didn't go up. Still 3-1, which is good because we want it to be relatively comfortable. Phillips defends well there. But we give it away. But Prowse wins it back. Wiper gives it away again. Tottenham are pressing us and we're struggling with it. Calamundo's in and he scored. He has looked dangerous. Possibly deserved a goal. Not good. 3-2. Can we hang on? Can we get another goal? Was thinking of dropping the wingers back, but Mudryk isn't really comfortable there, so I'm going to leave them where they are. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Tottenham with a throw in here, down the wing there. Kulusevski's on it, back to Johansson, who puts it wide, thankfully. And we've won. We've won the Europa League final. 3-2 against Tottenham. Incredible. There we go. Lift the trophy. Get those fireworks off. I don't know why I'm not allowed to celebrate with the team at this point. Just clapping them on from the manager's kind of dugout. But brilliant. Brilliant end to the season. Top 4. Won the Europa League. I think that's a brilliant season. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But 4 trophies in 5 seasons in a Blackburn save. I mean, it's going to be tough to better that because then it's Premier League, Champions League, isn't it? But let's see what we can do. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and take care.